Well, Senator Chuck Grassley says he doesn't know if the tax extender bill will get passed or when they'll really put it up for a vote. But friends, it's an important part of agriculture. Hi everybody, this is the Steckline Report. Glad to have you aboard. Boy, I tell you what, there's a lot of folks getting behind this bill, so I can't help but think that it's going to pass. A wide range of agricultural groups naturally. However, industries and other interests are getting behind it as well. This is not a bill that's going to help just agriculture. I can guarantee you that. It's going to help the economy of the United States. And the biggest thing, of course, is Section 179, deduction for business equipment, including farm machinery, and to reinstate a 50% bonus depreciation credit on the purchase of new capital assets, including ag equipment that expired at the end of 2013. It also moves up the tax deduction possibilities to $500,000 a year instead of the current $25,000. And that makes for a much better deal in a lot of agricultural properties and businesses alike. In any event, we'll keep you informed as to what goes on there. In the meantime, folks, what's happened to global warming? Stay tuned. I'll talk about it in a minute.
My grandfather came across the plains from Missouri in the 1860s and ran a hotel and stage stop here with livery stable, and it's been in the family ever since. We run probably about 100 cows here and 250 over at the other ranch. I'm sure there are other banks we could have dealt with, but they've been so friendly and know what the ups and downs are in the business. American Ag Credit is like a family for us for financial help.
Well, friends, global warming's out the door. Somebody needs to talk to those people that started all this hooky-dooky about global warming and see where they sit today. They're pretty quiet. You don't hear from them, do you? Well, you shouldn't, because guess what? The U.S. just witnessed its coldest November weather in 38 years. 38 years. The last time it was this cold, so it was, the Bee Gees were #1 on the pop charts. I thought that was kind of interesting. Thanks to DTN for getting that information dug up for us. And the lower 48 saw temperatures sink to an average of 19.4 degrees. That's the lowest in November posted since 1976. More than 85% of the surface area of the lower 48 reached or fell below freezing one morning a couple of weeks ago. Here's something interesting, folks, and everybody might want to pay attention to this. It might be some extra ways to make money on the farm. Now, we've known about this. There's been this kind of tax credit or CO2 credit for quite some time that nobody could ever really get a bite into, I don't think. But here's what happened with Chevrolet. They bought CO2 credits from working ranch grasslands in North Dakota. And this is the start of something. How'd they do it? Well, first of all, I'm not sure this is the right way to do it, but according to a news release from USDA, a USDA grant was used to create the program that creates a market for carbon credits. Chevrolet's first voluntary purchase of third-party verified carbon credits was undertaken to reduce 8 million tons of carbon dioxide from being emitted. The Detroit Free Press says that GM plans to spend about $40 million to make the CO2 reductions. I don't know, folks. The carbon storage benefits are quantified, verified, formally registered, resulting in carbon credits. Landowners voluntarily placed lands in a perpetual easement while retaining rights to work the land. And the program includes now about 11,000 acres on 11 ranches. This is interesting. The amount of carbon dioxide removed from the atmosphere by Chevrolet purchasing this 11,000 acres equals the amount that would be reduced, listen to this, by taking more than 5,000 cars off the road. Pretty big deal. They might stop in at the Ponderosa and see if I couldn't help them a little bit, get rid of a few more of those car emissions. Folks, that's the way it is on this Steckline Report. See you next time around.